someone put a script in front of you. You read a role and you knew that role, well, will change your life.
Ain't no role gonna make the sun rise and set.
I'm actually born and raised right here. I'm a product of Richland County School District 1, and I went to South Carolina State University to get my undergraduate degree in theater, and I've been here at home ever since. Well, I've been working with the Department of Social Services for the last 5 years, and I actually just left them because will be getting married and will be moving to North Carolina. So, right. Just for a little while, but this is always home. My parents are here, my family's here, so I'll be back and forth. And I know that Trustus Theater has some great upcoming shows for the next season, so hopefully, you know, you guys will be seeing me again. Like I said, this is always home, so I'll definitely be back and forth. In reading the play, I found a lot about Vera Stark that, you know, I had in common with her. I was definitely one of those coming up as a child in performing, singing, dancing, acting, literally since you've been able to like walk and talk. So I was able to connect with her on that level, as well as having dreams and aspirations about going forward in life and just kind of continuing to do what it is that we love to do. So I was able to connect with her that way. So I said, you know what, I'm really gonna give it a good shot. And like I said, you know, it was. In the first show that I did, I was working with Chad Henderson, who is an amazing young director. I was so excited to be able to work with him. He works great with transitions as well as being somewhat organic and working with some of the slow temp processes, and it was just a phenomenal experience. With Jim O'Connor from USC, he is fantastic. He's older, so he has a lot more experience as far as education, you know, through the 70s and the 80s and the 90s that he's been teaching, and so we were able to look closely at the script and learn how to end scenes and learn how to just connect on a different level than what we have possibly been taught to do before. And then working with Dewey Scott Wiley has just been phenomenal. She's been able to let me go up there and just kind of go for what I know and just try to be more organic as far as trying things that I thought, and then if I went too far, she'd bring me back, or not going far enough and she'd push a little bit more. And then to try to look at things from different perspectives, that way it's not just one straight across the board idea. So each of them have been phenomenal, and I have learned so much, not only about that particular show and that particular character within that show, but I've been able to learn great things that I can take into future productions. So I'm super excited to have been able to work with all 3 of them. So it's been great.
Remember me on that warm summer spring day? We went boating on the bayou. I was wearing that blue
Violet.
sweater.
Cardigan.
I look forward to every night to being able to do the same performance, as well as making each one a different experience. I really try to go through Katie Mixon, who plays Gloria. Her and I actually share the same dressing room, and we go over our first scene every single night, but we try to find new words to emphasize, to give some special meaning, because you never know what particular line will affect any of the audience members on that particular night. So we try to find new things and new objectives and new reasons to fight for what it is that we believe in, and we go through that every single night whenever we're getting ready. So it's been a great experience, and we find brand new things, and it's awesome because in that moment a light will come on and it's like, wow, I never thought about the meaning of that particular line and the way that it's delivered every night. So it's live theater. You're able to get something brand new and fresh every single day. So it's fantastic. We have come across so many actors that have worked in theater as well as film who have done an amazing job, even with one scene in one particular film or production, and you kind of sometimes don't know what happened to them. And they were memorable in whatever that scene was, and it's kind of like you want to know what happened to these people. And I think it definitely represents that it's like creating art. I think it's something that everybody can really enjoy, whether or not it's the first act, whether it's the second act, once we have jumped into the 70s, or if it's the film that we've been able to film the Belle of New Orleans, set back in the late 1800s. So it's kind of a Gone with the Wind meets Jackie's Back kind of show. So I think everybody will be able to love it. I think it's a fantastic idea for a Mother's Day gift to come and bring your mother or the woman in your life to a wonderful performance, as well as you'll find something that you love about it, whether it's a relationship with your sisters or your aspirations about being a star or just trying to beat the pavement until you catch your break. I think it is a fantastic idea of talents and struggles and just relationships that you have with loved ones and people that you work with, and I think it's a great opportunity to see that on the stage.